without fear or anything. Because, Honorable Speaker, if we don't do that, the population behind us is going to judge us in a very, very serious way. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
We'll end there on this. Oraso, I had promised to give you 1 minute. I'll give you 1 minute, Dawood 1 minute, and Muthoni 1 minute.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I support the statement that is being sought by Honorable Njeri. Those are fundamental issues. I believe even the chairman is not contradicting that a response must be robust on this particular issue. But what the chairman is saying, the issue at stake is the law. There are those who are enforcing, but the law is mandating the counties to actually collect money. The counties are interested in collecting money, but they are not at any point.
Honorable Raso, the point that the majority leader, Junet, and others have raised is very simple. Counties license bars. They don't license places for homicides. When homicides are committed, it becomes a matter of the police. And that's why, Honorable Tongoyo, you must call your troops to order. No excuses. There is no county government in this country that licenses anybody to kill another. Yes, Dawood.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if you remember, we did a cleanup in Mount Kenya for alcohol in 2015. Mr. Speaker, the problem is not just licensing. Mr. Speaker, the factories which produce those third-generation liquor need to be closed immediately, because that is where the problem is. Mr. Speaker, we closed the wine shops in Meru. They went to the court and got an order to open again. Mr. Speaker, we need to approach this thing in a three-pronged manner where courts do not interfere with whatever is being done, and stopping the factories operating. Mr. Speaker, thank you.
Your neighbor. Muthoni.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to laud the woman rep Kirinyaga, Honorable Njeri, for bringing this very fundamental issue. Honorable Speaker, we are here discussing about loss of life. And Honorable Speaker, this is a matter that this House should take seriously, because as you have alluded to, licensing and homicide are two different things. We want to call upon the Ministry of Interior to give us a straightforward way of how they are intending to deal with this menace, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. We'll close there. Honorable Tongoyo.
So, Speaker, I just want to first appreciate and really able to also say that it is really very unfortunate, the life lost. It's a very sad story that such a time we still lost such a number of lives of young, productive Kenyans through taking over toxin products. Mr. Speaker, I agree with all these members that there is a need to look into the whole structure, even of our police enforcement. But in this particular case, Mr. Speaker, I'd taken your guidance. We are going to communicate to get a response in record short time.
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday. But what Mr. Speaker was saying, and I think the leader of majority actually got it very proper. We have the pieces of legislation and laws that we can able to look from our end to include licensing of course, of production, export and import, but at the same time, we should extend the same to tighten our laws and actually our policies even in the licensing from the counties, and even a possibility of reverting some of the function to NACADA for proper management of licensing of these liquors, Mr. Speaker. That is exactly what I was saying, but once again, I want to apologize, to say sorry and pass my condolences to the life lost. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Next order.